It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's Javier Baez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's into center field for another base hit, and trouble's brewing here to start the ball game.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be two. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line hard toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. One run scores.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, he's 1 for 3. Baez at third, Rizzo over at second, Bryant at first with no outs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he is in there.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Sinking liner toward left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Batting 7, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a fastball just a bit up. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Josh Harrison stands in as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 4th, third baseman
Josh Bell the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Into the box, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Harrison ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. On the tag from Cervelli, he's out at the plate. Standing in. Your bias. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Polanco back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Two's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Bryant at second, Schwarber at first, 2 out in the inning. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Moran is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Gregory Polanco. His past history against John Lester, not great. He's 1 for 8.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lester's 2-0 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Colin Moran.
Digging in now, Colin Moran. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lester's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. At the plate, Jason Hayward, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Dickerson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in to try it again, John Lester. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head. Dickerson's
there, and that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. His past history against John Lester, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is foul right side. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Archer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right there, Murphy at second. And that's the second out. Here's Starling Marte. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Daniel Murphy.
On the ground to the right side. Harrison has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first down. Next, Cub up, Javier Baez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Dickerson on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a looper to left. Moran into shallow left. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll go to second here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Second baseman, John.
And that misses for ball 1. One and one the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Count remains at 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3. Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He takes a knee-high fastball. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side.
Bell scoops it up.
And he'll just make the tag himself in the